We're back for another.
I fell asleep amid the flowers.
That's it.
On a beautiful day. Daydream.
One of the biggest things I've learned while building a window cleaning business over the past 6 years is people are our product. Most people can scale their business just through creating an amazing product and selling it as many times as they possibly can. But we scale through finding and developing amazing people. There's nothing more humbling than realizing that you can't build something big by yourself. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And we want to take mid-far. And so we need people. We want to build the biggest window cleaning company in the nation and set a new standard for home service. And honestly, the team that we built is pretty next level, with Ian running service, Brenton running marketing, Caleb running office, Nico running sales, and with over 15 employees, I think we have the foundation to build something that will completely change the industry. Building a team wasn't always the number one focus. Like when we first started, the number one focus was just getting leads and getting jobs in the door. But as we scaled, I think it was year 3 when we hit 800,000 and we actually built a decent sized team. We had to make a shift from focusing on getting new jobs to building systems to be able to perform a good service for all the jobs that were coming in. And that's kind of what we're still focusing on now, is building the perfect system. A system that can help not only our Utah and Vegas locations scale, but also that can be copy and pasted in any market, in any situation, and can help anyone grow their own window cleaning company.
Technician checklist audit, fail. Daily truck check, fail. Let's go on the way text, fail.
We're talking about audits. Audits? We're talking about audits. A problem that we've realized recently is there's like a difference between KPIs versus like responsibilities. And we've been tracking KPIs. Like our KPIs for technicians are how much revenue are they doing per day? How many reviews are they getting? How many callbacks are they getting? And those things we track. We realize that there's a difference in tracking that stuff versus like sending on the way texts, marking jobs as complete in the CRM, putting out yard signs, putting out postcards. Like, I don't know, we haven't really had anyone to track the responsibilities.
Right, and like those things are like what's really important, because those things are like, that's like the guidelines for the guys to do the job right and to have a great experience with the client. What we just went through was our technician audit. I mean, as a whole, we failed.
Did we even have a single technician pass?
I think we passed like 2 of them.
Yeah.
And the 2 that we passed was sending the on the way text, which is great. The other section we passed, I think, was just like the truck checks.
Yeah.
But I think we barely passed that one. And it's been harder to track the more technicians that we get. In the past, with like 3-4 guys, easy to make sure that they're doing their checklist.
Yeah, you could check every job every day because it's just not that many.
Super easy. What happens now is we have our office lady who goes through about 5 jobs for the week per technician, and she checks those things. The on the way text, the job checklist, the pictures, their truck check, and then we get our report Monday morning, and then we go over that with the technicians to see if we passed or not.
Yeah. So. Well, we're making some changes, but right now all the technicians are like, well, we failed on everything, so we suck. The idea behind it is like not to roast the technicians on stuff that they're doing bad, but just kind of like elevate the standard for what they need to do and make sure that they're being consistent. The KPIs are the results and the responsibilities are the inputs. And a lot of times we just focus on the results. Yeah. And then when results start to fall, we're like, whoa, why aren't we hitting our reviews? Why are we getting bad? Why are we getting callbacks? Stuff like that. And it's because we haven't been checking the little things on a normal basis. I think that's a big thing, is like, if we can implement this and get everyone on board, it's a great way to just keep everyone accountable to their responsibilities that they should be doing. Like, it's part of their job. So, and they're not that hard. It's just being consistent, being accountable.
I mean, in the first one, we knew we were going to fail because it's the first one.
Yeah.
Like, just curious to see like how fast, how quick we get to start really vibing, start moving on these.
The goal is to get everything like as tight as possible. Like, we want to run a tight ship.
Yeah, a well-oiled machine.
And right now we're running a loose ship.
Loose lips sink ships.
I don't think that's, what's that about?
Loose
Loosey
accountability sink ships.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey, dude. Yeah, dude. Freaking your socks one week, he's wearing these. Freaking. Give us a little dance on those, dude. Give us a little. Give us a. Yeah. Can you put the edit on there of like, they not like us?
They not like us. They not like us.
That's how we're gonna start this video.
I'm not a dancer. So, out here with Malvin today at this job. It's actually an influencer that we're doing here. As you guys saw in our team meeting, we had our company audit and we didn't pass. There's just a lot of stuff to work on. So it's a good thing that we actually know what we need to work on. So one thing we need to work on technicians is like making sure we're saying the on the way text, and then when we get to the job, hitting start job, because that tracks our drive time to that job. We have a checklist on each job, and some points require pictures, and some of the pictures aren't being taken well. So just out here, just making sure, you know, expectations are set and Malvin's doing it right, and then so he can then, you know, help his team do it right. So we're gonna do it right, and we're gonna pass this audit next time, hopefully. What the?
Don't worry. Oh, it's not my fault. Oh, it was my fault.
There we go. Technician checklist, baby.
Let alone.
Nah.
Yeah, definitely a lot of things that we can tighten up the screws on for sure. That'll just make everything run smoothly. Cool, you know, bring it up to the guys and like talking to them about it every day now, because now everybody knows that it's more of like the pass fail system is more of like a team system rather than like an individual. So the first technician I was out with since our audit has been Malvin, and since he's one of my team captains, I have to make sure that he's doing it and setting the example. The other guys will follow, and he can have the rest of his team do it also. Obviously, it's not going to work if the team captains aren't even doing all the right things. No one's going to be doing the right things. So it starts with them, starts with leadership, and then we'll work our way down. 6. Work here, you get strong. And you can get as tan as Malvin.
When I started working here, I was like him.
I'm pretty tan, actually. Dude, it's April Fool's today.
There you go.
Happy April Fool's, everyone. The weather was really foolish and decided to snow again. So that's cool of that. Hopefully it's just joking. Woke up this morning, bad weather, not able to really do much technician-wise. Luckily we have a couple of post-construction cleanings we got going on, so that helps out a ton. But it's just like, spring is super hard because like throughout the winter, you know, it's like, oh, we can't wait till spring, and then spring's hitting and you're like, you get a couple good days here and there, get your hopes up, you're super stoked. The guys are stoked, they're performing revenue, they're making good money again. And then we have a couple days like this that hit again. So it's hard to keep the boys motivated during that just because it's so up and down. Obviously, the weather affects us because we're outside cleaning the windows, and clients get scared about it. Even though clients, we do have the rain guarantee, so we try to have them do their service if it's not raining at that time, and then if it rains after we finish or whatever, then like claim that 7-day rain guarantee and stuff. But they just get scared with the weather, so it's tough. It's tough keeping the boys motivated through it. And yeah, like last week we had a super good week it was like 70 degrees, I think, for most of the week and sunny, and we're actually able to get a ton of revenue done, which was sick. And then we come into a week like this, and it's crappy again. And you know, being in Utah, it's super bipolar, so you never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, so we do Christmas lights in the winter for times like this specifically. But being that we're into April now, like those funds are starting to dry up. So we really need the weather to start cooperating so we can, you know, start getting some more consistent weeks like last week. So pray for good weather. Ready to rock.
So what we're gonna do is see the price book. So say you were to go to add a line item, it's way cleaner than Gorilla Desk. Yeah, that's the basics of HouseCall Pro. Pretty straightforward.
The first couple of years of Mint, when things started taking off for us a little bit and we started to provide a really good customer experience and clients really wanted to use us for their home services, they were always asking for other services that we could provide, like gutter cleaning, pressure washing, and one of the big ones that they were always asking us about was carpet cleaning. And so we thought at the time, and I mean, I don't regret it, but we thought at the time that it would be a good idea to start a carpet cleaning company. And my original vision with all this stuff that we started was I wanted to create a home service empire. And so I wanted to have a bunch of different home service brands that all looked great together. Like the mint wrap and the citrus wrap looks cool together, like the mint green and the citrus orange. And the idea was we could just kind of create a massive service empire in a single market and just service all of our clients to the best of our ability with as many services as they needed. We learned a ton as we started Citrus, but over the years I've kind of realized that it's become a little bit of a distraction. And I in no way regret starting it. Citrus is great, and we've been able to implement, we have an amazing team on the Citrus side, and we've been able to implement management to where it kind of runs itself now, which is amazing. And I think Citrus is on track to do, I think we're on track to do like 850K in year 3. But what we've realized is it is way easier just to focus on one business and build that business as big as possible than build 2 or 3 businesses at the same time. Because basically, like, if we want to take the 3 companies, get them all 3 to 25 million, we could take that same effort and just grow one business to 75 million. We're just spreading ourselves too thin. And I think that's been a common theme for us over the years is, I think a lot of entrepreneurs get this is like, what do they call it? The shiny object syndrome is like we start one thing and it's working and we like the hustle at the beginning. As soon as the one business is stable enough to where we actually start making money, instead of like hammering down on that one thing and doubling it or tripling it or 10xing it, we go start another thing. And that's exactly what we do is like, as soon as our business is good, we start Citrus. Or like, we started trying to do like real estate boxes on the side. If I would have focused just on Mint on the last 5 years and not invested the $120,000 into the house that I remodeled and the $25,000 into other business ventures, if I could take that same money and invest it into Mint, we would probably be twice as far along as we are now, which was a lesson that had to be learned. I always thought that that was just kind of a me thing. It's something that I struggled with, but as I've been talking with a lot more entrepreneurs and a lot of other window cleaners, it's something that we all struggle with. Like as soon as we start getting window cleaning figured out, someone tries to add pressure washing, or someone tries to add soft washing, or someone tries to add permanent lights, or someone tries to add just like a million other services that if we just focused on the one thing, like you can build $1 million window cleaning company if all you did was window cleaning, if you did it right. I think one of the most powerful traits that we can have is just focus as entrepreneurs. I say this with the team all the time, is like there's a million things that we can do and there's 3 to 5 things that we should do. And that's like 3 to 5 things in a year. I'm not even talking like this week or this month. So what I've seen is the more I've been able to just dial in and focus on Mint, the faster that we've been able to scale and the faster that we've seen progress. And now like sometimes it's boring. Like it's not as exciting as chasing the shiny thing, but we definitely make more money. And we definitely are like pushing forward the actual vision of the thing that we want to build, which is to build the biggest window cleaning company in the world, in the nation, whatever we want to do.
Hi guys, so Brenton has been complaining about this computer. Apparently, to edit YouTube videos in 4K, you need 32 gigabytes of RAM, and this has 8. And so he's been working at like a fourth of the speed that he normally can. And so,
But
yes,
it was his fault.
yeah, he literally told us like, dude, this
Rewind.
computer rips,
Yeah.
and then we bought it for him, and then
It doesn't rip.
It indeed does not rip. So
Actually, it slows him down.
he's out of town right now. He went out to go
went to
shoot a wedding.
California,
Yeah,
shoot
he's
a
shooting a
wedding.
wedding with his wife. So me and Ian are gonna swing by the Apple store and snag him a new one and surprise him on Monday. This is the one.
Tennessee whiskey.
Get in there. Start walking faster. Thank you, sir. Oh, jeez. Is that how big it is?
No, it's gotta be that
No,
one.
that's the
this
mini.
is the big
no,
one.
No, that's the mini. This is what we're getting.
What? No, we're getting that.
Is this
Got a
the
black mouse.
Dude, this thing's crazy.
Hold up.
Looking up.
Trying to get more views.
Hey, add the views, add the views.
Dang, the speaker's out of there. Just trying to get more views. Dang, we got a lot of comments.
Bag and everything, or box and everything.
Don't want to hear Brenton complain ever again.
It's coming out of his paycheck, so it's chill.
Get the mouse for Brenton.
You're welcome, Brenton.
Dang. What up?
The most, sexiest. You can see it. I ain't gonna lie. What's y'all doing? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm about to be fast as freak, boy. Let's go.
About to be ripping.
Yes, sir.
We just want you to know we appreciate you, dude. Thank you. And we know that computer's really been slowing you down, man.
This thing plus this thing, best friends.
Fast as freak, boy. Yeah, so I just put on their invoice.
Everyone gets work upgrades except for me. Everyone gets new computers, everyone gets new cameras. And what do I get? I actually get demoted. They're taking my monitor and now Brenton gets it. So this is going to Nico, so hopefully he's happy with it. All I get is a broken back.
Happy birthday to me.
I actually get stuff taken away from me. I get monitors taken away from me. I have to give my monitor to Brenton now because you have this. Wait, that's actually sick. Whoa, dude! So I even have to give up my mouse now because Nico doesn't have a mouse. So who does he take? Mine, of course. I don't have a mouse now. So. See, dude, this is what happens when you sacrifice. You know, you get things in return. Look at that, dude. Now I gotta reconnect it. Thanks. What do I get? I have to give away things.
Hey, that's what we do, dude. That's what we do. Let us know.
It's like campfire stories.
Oh, there we go. It's birthday girl.
Happy birthday.
Shout out to Scotty.
Shout out to Scotty.
Scotty, when we're 40 and you watch this video,
It's your first birthday.
it's your first birthday today. What are we talking about?
Cole.
Cole. So Cole came out last week. Shout out to Cole.
Yeah, dog.
Cole owns Canyon Cleaning in Arizona. He's getting it into window clean or residential window cleaning, but he kills it on the commercial pressure washing side. And it was really cool. He was actually able to come out this week and he asked us a couple questions. Hopefully we were able to teach him a few things, but he definitely taught us a bunch of things that we can do here in Utah to expand into pressure washing side. But yeah, what do you think of guys coming out and visiting the
Yeah, I think it was
show?
I think it was sweet. He came on a Monday, which is like the perfect day.
Anyways, Cole came out. He was checking out like how we operate things, checking out the warehouse.
So yeah, it was like Monday is a perfect day to come out because we have our team captain meeting early in the morning, and then we have our technician meeting, and then you have all the meetings with us. It's just like the perfect day to come and see like what it takes.
A little taste of everything.
Yeah, a little taste of like what it takes to like run what we have going on. And then on Tuesday, he went out with Spencer, our hybrid technician, and so we got to see a little bit in field operations too. So yeah, that was like the perfect day for him to come out.
Yeah. So I think this is something that we want to be doing more of. I think it's an amazing opportunity for us to kind of show what we're doing, but also kind of unite the industry a little bit, and we can show what we do, they can teach us some things about what they do, and overall we can just come up with a better model and kind of push the standard forward.
Yeah.
This is in no way a hard pitch, but if anyone wants to come out, we'd love to meet you and show you how to do
yeah,
this.
it's cool because like he obviously is way more educated in the pressure washing side.
Yeah.
And like we compared to him, we know nothing about it. So like it's cool. Like we learned from him. So it was cool.
So selfishly, if someone comes out, I'm sure we're gonna learn something from them.
Yeah,
too. So
seriously.
like we want to learn it, soak it in, and apply it to our business as well. So. But if you can't come all the way out to Utah, one thing that I've been loving too is just jumping on calls with guys, networking with other guys in the industry, and kind of helping in any way I can. So one thing that we did was we created a link. So if anyone wants to book a call with me, we just added a link in the description, in the bio, I think is what we do. So you can book a call with me, and we can kind of jump on and get to know each other, network, and bounce ideas off each other, and just see if there's any way that we can kind of both help each other out. Yeah, man.
Thanks, Cole.
That's a wrap. Shout out to Cole, your dog.
Shout out to Cole.
I'm hella in the corner.
Shout out to Marcus Milione at Minted, New York.
Sold that hoodie.
You stole our name. No, I'm just kidding. One of the things that I've been learning recently, or thinking about recently, is how there's so much more power in showing and not telling. I think there's a lot of people out there that are just telling people why they're the best, why they should follow them, or brands that are saying why their product or service is the best and why people should buy their thing. I think that over time that actually lessens the brand. I think it works faster at the beginning because it gets the word out about whatever they're doing. But I think over time it kind of lessens the brand because people don't want to be told what to do. And so I think someone that's doing a really good job at just showing and not telling is Nick Bear. He's one of our favorite guys to follow. If you don't know who Nick Bear is, he's one of like the OG hybrid athlete influencer guys, and he has a supplement company called BPN, and he never tells anyone to buy his stuff. He just leads by example. He shows what he does, shows his life, and people want to be like him, so then they buy his supplements. And it's the crazy thing is he's kind of created so much of a movement that people support him so much that even if they're not into fitness, they still buy his stuff just to kind of support what he's doing. That's kind of the type of person that I want to be, in the brand that we want to build and the business that we want to build with Mint. Is we don't want to tell anyone why we think we're the best. We just want to show what we're doing, and hopefully people can resonate that and people will follow. I don't want to tell anyone else what the standard should be. I just want to be the standard. I want to live the standard, and hopefully by kind of showing the story of that, people will resonate with that. And the goal is that inspires you guys to do the same and want to be a part of what we're building. And if it doesn't and you guys want to just do your own thing, that's cool too. We'll just keep doing our thing here at Mint and building what we want to build. Just want to let you guys know that we appreciate you for watching our stuff. The fact that there's 500 of you guys that are subscribed and watching our videos on a weekly basis is the coolest thing. And so I'm going to try my best to keep showing what we're doing and not telling. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So that's a wrap for this weekend. We'll see you in the next one.